Well, parents of young children are all too familiar with the frightened cries and fearful snuggles after their child has had a nightmare.
Yeah, it sounds tough. It's often difficult for the kids really to separate the nightmare from reality, which can make them, I guess, be afraid to go back to sleep, or maybe they have trouble sleeping in general because of it. Our health reporter Haley Hernandez is here with the number of reasons why. There are a bunch of them, I guess.
Yeah, and it must be tough to see them so stressed out in the middle of the night. So
they're like half asleep and you don't know what to say.
Poor
and
babies.
Yeah.
Well, one psychologist does suggest looking at your child's daily activities and seeing if maybe their routine has anything to do with these bad dreams.
If your child is plagued by nightmares, Cleveland Clinic psychologist Dr. Kate Eschliman says to reduce contributing factors.
Oftentimes, nightmares come in periods of either increased fatigue or increased stress, and that could be a busy school day, losing a soccer game, an uncomfortable encounter with a stranger or even a familiar person.
Your child's sleep routine can play a role too, so try to keep it light, happy, and fun. And be sure to avoid scary movies, TV shows, or stories. Dr. Eschliman says if your child seems upset or tells you they're worried about something before bed, talk them through it and reassure them that they're safe. Even creating a dream catcher and hanging it over the bed may help a child feel safer and reassured. If your child is woken by a nightmare, she says it's best to comfort them but not make a big deal about it or act alarmed.
With a typical nightmare, reassuring and putting back to bed is also helpful. We want to limit the amount of stimulation so that they're not awake and staying up longer than they need to.
So if nightmares persist or become worrisome, Dr. Eschliman says it's a good idea to talk to your child's pediatrician or a mental health professional. They may suggest relaxation techniques like belly breathing or guided visual imagery that may help before bedtime.
Yeah,
you said that you're familiar with this.
Clear their minds, because I think whatever, maybe what you're talking about throughout the day will definitely have an effect.
Yeah, I think they're probably just starting to grasp this as their minds are, fast asleep, and
There's a lot going on in those new minds, those
little
young minds.
are constantly
lots of
asking
things
questions
that they're trying to understand for the first time.
Of course, heartbreaking for the moms and dads in the middle of the night.
I know, it's
Poor
hard.
thing. Bless your heart.
All right.
Thank you so much, Haley.
Good information.